simple plug and play LED upgrade light strip. Now this is the same installation for Model 3. S and X will only vary where we'll give you a little bit of Velcro to hold it on underneath. But on the Model 3, we're simply going to connect it to the existing lights, and it's a great super bright LED strip that plugs directly into the existing 2 LED lights in the trunk. So let's get started and let's take a look at what we have inside here. So we're just going to put the light inside, and this is of course the connection that's going to allow you to add the light to the existing LED light. The first step is we're going to take this alcohol prep pad, and we're going to clean the mounting surface. So underneath here, you'll notice that this beam running across is where we suggest you put it. Some people talk about putting it on the other side, but if you want it to shine downward and light up your cargo, this is where you want to put it. So let's start with that. Take the alcohol prep and clean any loose debris, oil, grease off of here, so we get it to hold really strong. Then pull all of the backings off of the 3M VHB tape that's on the back of the light strip. Peel these off. And then we're going to show you how to tuck the cable in. And then you're just simply going to take it, center it in the trunk. Dead center is usually right there. And stick it on. So this will hold on here forever. You don't have to worry about it coming off until you want to take it off. Now we're going to show you how to connect it. And this is simply a splicing wire, which allows us to connect to this LED. So take the flathead screwdriver, put it inside of here, and twist it. This light comes right out, and you simply press down on this frame. You don't need, put that back inside. Just press down right here on this tab. We'll get a close-up. This is just like all of our puddle lights and other light upgrade kits, and pull down. So this is how it locks and unlocks. Just simply pressing this down. That's the release, just like that. Now we just simply plug in your light, and then we're going to unplug it. But look at how bright that is. So back up, and we'll do a before and after. No light, but the ones in the trunk. And then we'll plug in the strip. Pretty amazing. Then you're going to plug this light back in here. So you still have 2 functioning LED lights on the side, but we've added the strip. Also, you can use our 10 times bright LED lights if you don't have a set, which will also extremely increase the brightness in the trunk. So again, to release it, press on the tab and pull down, or pull it away. And we'll disconnect it. We'll disconnect everything from here. And now we're back to the starting point. So at this point, we want to run the wire up inside. So we're going to disconnect this, pushing on here. So you can release it from the top or from the bottom. So now we're going to take this, let's call it a pigtail, and we're going to hide it underneath the carpeting kit. So underneath here, you can see that we're simply going to run the wire over here, out of the way, and then connect it. Very simple, very clean. You could use a piece of tape. Then you want to make sure you come down all the way down here and run it into where the light plugs in. So you'll see this rectangle, this holds the standard light. So now that we've run this light through, let's plug it back in. And Then we will plug the light in. Sometimes you have to open and close the trunk as it does time out. So let's do that real quick. And now that we've got this plugged back in, you can see now all 3 lights are on, 1, 2, 3. And all you have to do now is push the wiring back inside. And this light just pops right back in to the felt. You also can put your fingers behind it if you ever need to get to it or to push it out. Again, you don't have to use a screwdriver. And the only thing you might want to clean up is possibly putting a piece of tape right up here. But again, none of this can be seen. And lastly, let's peel off the protective liner. And now you've got extreme bright light in your trunk. And now we're going to make one showing how to hook it up for the Model S and X. But the only difference will be Velcro. Thanks again for checking it out. I hope everyone loves it. Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. We're in the Model S today, and we're showing everybody the final product that they'll receive for the lighting upgrade strip. This is the longer wire, which is going to help us run the connection in the Model S and also possibly in the Model X down below. But let's take off where we left off last time. This is our prototype that we had, where we had the wire all patched up. This we've removed from the car, and we're going to just show you a quick reinstallation of the new final product. So again, you're going to take it out of the sleeve, and you're going to notice it has Velcro on it, male Velcro. And this is how it sticks. And we're going to stick it underneath, just like this. It's going to hold on to your shelf in the Model S to the female side. So anyway, let's start with the installation. So what we have is the splicing cable, which splices into the existing LED light. A longer extension cable. We're going to show you where to put it, and it's super easy to install. No tools required whatsoever. So let's get into it now and show you the updated Model S. So let's just find a location to put it in. So we'll just put it right about there, about 6 inches inside. And it really holds on strong. It's not coming down. And then remember the wiring. We're going to take this wiring, we're going to run it all the way across like this, just simply inserting it underneath the plastic. So shoot a real low angle. You can see how we're just going to tuck the wiring in and hide it. Pull the carpet kit down with your finger, tucking it in all the way up here. And now we have the existing LED light. So we're going to pull this all the way down. You're going to pop the light out. You don't even need a screwdriver in most cases. You're going to disconnect this light. And then our new extension, just simply run it down here and come out in the same rectangular hole where the light sits and poke it through the hole. Once you do that, you grab it. And this is our light. So you're going to connect the stock light or the RPM Tesla light upgrade to it. And then we're going to plug this in. And as soon as you do that, everything is going to light up. But it also could time out if you've taken too long. So don't worry about that. So now take a look at our light. It's shining bright. This one's bright. Tuck the wires back in to this area here. Tuck everything in. Thanks. Pop the light back in the little rectangle. And you're good. And the last thing to do is to get rid of this wiring. So now, like I said, you want to put the wiring inside the carpet kit. Pop the carpet kit back inside. And you can do it gentle, or you can force it in. And that's it. Everything is clean. Nothing showing. The wire is hidden all the way up. The only place you have any visibility is right here. So like I said in the first video, pull the extended wiring here and then just tuck it up inside and you won't notice anything. So if you ever want to take out your parcel shelf, P-A-R-C-E-L as Tesla likes to call this, you just bring your shelf like this, pull the light down, 3 pieces of Velcro. You can still remove your Model S parcel shelf, then you could stick it on here, whatever, load your truck up, load your groceries up. If you want to get it completely out of the way, you can put it in the side. And again, when you put your partial shelf back in, then just attach it with the Velcro anywhere you want it, just like this, or put it back further. It doesn't make a difference. We give you plenty of slack here, and then just tuck it all the way up inside, and it's out of the way. You could secure it with a piece of tape if you want to the plastic rail here, but again, this makes it a little easier if you ever have to load up your car with lots of luggage. Thanks again. The Model S strip LED light is in stock, shipping now. Thank you. Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. We're going to show everybody how to hook up the new LED trunk light strip in the Model X. We found a great location. So, of course, it's going to have Velcro on it. And the area we decided to suggest for installation, because there is no parcel shelf in here, is inside of the sub trunk. So a lot of people keep luggage and things in here, and it's very dark, almost pitch black. In the Model X, we only have one light in the back here, and then a small dim taillight lift cover light up here, which kind of shines down in the street or on the bumper, but not in the vehicle. So let's show everybody where we think this looks good. Looks great. Very clean installation. You'll notice same thing. We have 3 Velcro pieces like on the Model S. And we think this is a great place to put it, so we're going to come in here with a light on and show everybody. If you put it right here, almost dead center, below the line, then we're going to run the wire up here and we're going to jump right into the other one. So again, just like on the Model S and Model 3, no tools required. We're simply going to jump into the power line and make this beautiful bright light come on. So let's show you the first step. First step is taking the wire, and as you can see here, we're going to hide it right underneath this protruding end. So just take the wire and tuck it in here and stick it right inside the plastic. Look how this fits. Just shove it in, hiding the wire all the way up around the top, and then you have your small light here. Just pull it down. You don't even need a screwdriver to get this out. So we have all the wiring we need at this point, and we're just going to splice into it. So you squeeze down on the release, which is right in the back, this little piece, in case this is your first video. Disconnecting it, connecting this one, and now the bar is lit up, as well as the LED. And now you have your factory light and this one, so you can see how much brighter it is. And now let's show you how to hide these wires. So you're simply going to take, looking from way underneath, we're going to take this wire, put it back inside, and we're going to feed these, just fold them right up. You can put them around a piece of plastic to hold it in a bunch, but just put it all inside the hole. So you notice the hole right here, the square rectangular hole, and hide this inside and push all this right in the hole. So basically all you're doing is replacing the light, putting it back in along with our little light wire, which is right next to it there, but it's not visible, it's out of sight. Clip it, push it back in, and take a look at the difference. So we'll show you before and after, but again, every time you open your trunk, your sub trunk is going to have this great bright light in here, and feel free to move it. You could take it You could face it downward with a little bit more Velcro so you don't have it shining in your eyes. You could pull some slack out of here, and you could position it more in the center. So whatever you want to do, we just wanted a clean look so you didn't see any wires. So you notice that we're favoring the left side, and then over here you can see we're just tucking it right underneath. So again, no wires are visible as you look in your trunk, and everything is just simply placed right underneath the plastic edges. It's a very clean installation. You don't notice anything, nothing's going to come loose, and you've got a lot of bright light in the trunk. Now, if you had this piece removed, now we don't call this a parcel shelf, but if you did have it out of the vehicle, and this works great in the 5-seater or the 6-seater, and your seats are up, still works great, still lights everything up. It's awesome. So again, you can see everything in the car if your luggage is up or down, and once you put it back, your sub trunk is well lit. Every time you open it. Thanks again. It's a great add-on light. It's super bright, and it works on the 5-seater, the 6 and the 7-seater on the Tesla Model X. Again, it's our LED super bright light strip. Thank you.